God damn, there's some freaky looking beasts. Area affects your thing. Some gathering points will possess certain characteristics that, when exploited, may increase overall yield, chances of attaining high quality items, or number of gathering attempts. Gathering point characteristics are displayed directly beneath the point's integrity bar, but only can be seen by after acquiring one of the Disciple of the Land's Whisperer traits. So I have the Stone Whisperer, or whatever. Oh, nothing. Really? Asshole. Let's just double back and continue on. You know, I'm tempted in grabbing one of these wave quests over here. Web quests. Just thinking that might be a good idea. I'm tempted also in doing those, but I'll do that when I'm, you know, better when I'm a DPS. I could do it as the brawler, but I'm not really sure if I'm into that. Actually, not. Fuck this. I'm just gonna move on. Can't be bothered doing more of those right now. Ooh, stuff over here. Luminescent rubbish and this fishwife's life. Okay. They have some freaky looking fish. Are those the fish's eyes? No, they aren't. As near as I can tell. But it's trying to eat the bridge. Oh, hats off to you. That one's fucking on land. This one's a bloody well on land. Oh, the brass blade's there. The other one doesn't give it enough of a shit. But that brass blade will actually attack them if they get too close to the if they get too close to it. Cool. Okay. It's a fair few brass blades, just none of them truly exist. Like, see, there's a fish right next to it and they just don't care. They should have sent that guy from over there. A bleeding adventurer come to help. I ain't heard nothing from Captain Baldwin about this. He said trusted men only. Any road, we've got this under control. And besides, this operation ain't got nothing to do with Fufuwupa. Boy's got to stick up his arse the size of a sabotender. Ain't no wonder the captain told him to stay at Horizon. Well, thank you for the bronze scrotum. Thank you. Class crest rewards. There's some actions which can only be learned by completing specific class quests. For example, the ranged Lancer weapon skill, Piercing Talon, is acquired by completing the Lancer's Guild quest, available at level 15. I'll grab these quests, then I'll head over back to the place. I'd like you to call Ul'dah in the footfalls. Since you're here, might as well make yourself useful. The Urabon swimming around the side are disrupting the Termitage's work, which means we've got to slaughter a lot of them. You can help us out by calling 6 of the beasts. Let me know when you're finished. Wants you to deliver a message to the Crescent Cove. Hey adventurer, mind writing a message to Crescent Cove for us? Captain Baldwin's planning some festivities for the Termitage, you see, and he wants them treated to finest food and drink. Nothing but the best for our distinguished guests, eh? Head west and south to the village and tell Raph that he's to deliver a bounty of fresh fish to Horizon for the feast. Color your world, huh? I'm gonna head down here, then I'm gonna head over there. Then I'll head back. Ooh, and there's tick shells to kill. Alright, I'll deal with them at some stage, I'm sure. Killing those things for the hunting log is very useful for XP. Oh, be gone. Buzz off, buzzard. Thank you. She needs help removing debris from her nets. Have you some time to spare, an old fishwife friend? I've nets what need tending, as you can probably tell. These nets you see hanging here are used to haul in fish. Problem is, in doing, they dredge up all matter of junk from the sea bottom. Be grateful if you pick any debris from them you might find. Really? Alright. It's better than the Welsh shit quests. Though, to be honest, saying that, it's not... I've been any issue with those quests, but it's just like, it's kind of weird, like, I am a glorious hero of the Alliance, playing with shit for money. It's just weird. Thank you, dear. That's one less sure what needs seeing to. I tell you, 'tis no easy thing being a fishing wife, when not mending nets and patching sails, praying to Limodane for still waters and a hearty haul. Still, I wouldn't trade all the hard work for anything. Fuck, you're just handing this out? Shit. Thank you. Now I'm wearing even less. Fear me. Hey, look, if I take these off, I look like some out of JoJo, which is awesome. Is vexed by the litter in the area. What a pain in the bloody arse. Who do those Limnosians think they are anyway? Limnosians? Just look at all this, would you? Merchant from Limnosa dumped this junk when he shipped out. Claimed they weren't fit for sound, so he just up and left it. Barbarians! What passes for etiquette across the Strait of Melitor? Don't suppose I could ask you to clean it up the rest for me, eh? Please? I've picked up so much junk already. The mere sight of it fair makes me gag. Bottomless toolbox. Oh, I thought it was meant like it, you know, infinite holding, but no, there's just no bottom to it. Okay, you know, I'll do the rest later. Fresh fish for Captain Baldwin? Of course, we'll do our best, sir. Unfortunately, we've had a poor catch in recent days on account of rough seas. More boats should be returning soon, but I can't promise their catch will please. But don't worry, sir, the captain will have his fish, I swear it. Look, mate, I don't give a shit if the captain has his fish. He can go fuck himself. I'm just a half-naked adventurer here. Christ, if this was on a female character, well, slightly different torso, you'd swear I was cosplaying Lady 5. Well, it looks a lot different. It was just like flesh and plate armor. Like, I think she shows off a fair bit of skin, Lady 5, from the Drakengard tree. She shows off a fair bit of flesh, and while wearing plate, so it just makes me think of her. She needs help preparing a meal for unscrupulous guests. Pardon me, sir. I know this is sudden, but I have no one else to turn to. Village has been a haven for unscrupulous characters. One such band has taken over our tavern. They demand that we serve them buzzard thighs, tick-shell eggs, and saffrite slices, none of which we have in our orders. Could you procure these ingredients for me, adventurer? I'm not the skill to harvest them from the creatures. I could just, you know, harvest the unscrupulous characters if you prefer. Empty decanter and holy cup. Why did you buy that? Unsold pot? Oh, why? Why? Do people not want to, you know, narcotics? Apparently. I like to think my character just kicked them into the sea. Or no, picked them up and just hammer tossed them into the sea. Just because I find that funny. It's like, yeah, dock's clean. Water's not. Should be more Pacific. I keep mispronouncing that. Saying the ocean, not the being exact in your words. It's a horrible thing that I've never been able to stop. Thank you, friend. Seeing this place clean again does my spirit good. Though I suppose some other Limnosian merchant will be by before long and leave more filth behind. I hate my life. Thank you for the bronze plate. Now maybe I have some pounds. Alright. Hitting V looks right behind you. What? What? Oh, I already had this. Alright. Should have realized. Alright, there's actually no quick way to here. Actually, I think there might be a boat ride from here to here. But, nah. Please, hammers, don't hurt them. Return. We'll go turn in all the quests back here. Then we'll go deal with the other side. Ugh. Alright. We'll go turn in this quest. Just wander around turning stuff. And we'll do that mining quest at some stage. Just can't be bothered right now. So you've given the earth spirits what for? Well done, Drumcran. By smiting stone and earth, you forge unyielding weapons of your fists. You're a nigh endless font of vigor, Drumcran. Aye, just like myself in younger days. You're a nigh endless font of vigor, Drumcran. Aye, just like myself in younger days. Yeah, misread that first time, I think. This must be the promising recruit you've been telling me about. Well, of course he's promising. He's training under Hamon Holy Fist. That's our Master Hamon. He's a ham. Drumcran, I don't believe I've introduced my assistant yet. This is Chu-Tu. A pleasure to meet your to make your acquaintance. As introduced, I serve as Master Hamon's right hand, though there's still much and more I've yet to learn. Together, let us strive for mastery of our art. Chotaro joined the guild soon after I was made its master. She's my very first student, as a matter of fact. Well, there was one other to be sure, but let's not dwell on the past, Master. It's Drumcran's bright future we were discussing. Which reminds me, did you collect my gil from him? My gear is rather worn down, and I do need the money for repairs. Yes, Drumcran's future with us is bright indeed. He just robbed her. Well, he's pocketing cash. Robbing maybe is not the most accurate words, but whatever. If he keeps up his efforts, he may well become the next Holy Fist. Train hard, young one, and grow strong. When the time's ripe, I'll have another little lesson for you. Alright, I got it. Really? Alright, custom-made shirt, eye patch, fingers, gloves. We'll go with this. This. Gear. Reassign. And now switch to Thaumaturge. Ooh, excuse me. Doesn't look very magey, but alright. Wearing the recommended stuff. Maybe I'm just not right enough level for all the gubbins as I am getting for mage. I think that's the case. Should have been kind of acknowledged that, shouldn't I have? Oh well. Why are they just standing there looking at each other like that? Are these zombies? Welcome back, Drumcran. You seem to have done well. Both eyes intact, face appears unscratched. A face appears unshredded, sorry. It truly is the most terrible feeling that one's casting interrupted by heinous injury. It's one of the easier trials if you ask me. Keep well away from pointy, slashy, bashy things if you want to reach the end of an arcane utterance. It's just common sense. Fortune favors a fighter who flings fire from afar. I simply love the look of loading leveled at me by the distant duelist, distressed by my deadly We We Thaumaturges excel at offense, but fail miserably at defense. Our most effective strategy is to topple our adversaries with overwhelming force before they have a chance to respond. Honor is for knights and dead mages. Dromkaren, your studies appear to be progressing nicely. It won't be long before you dominate the battlefield as an avatar of sorcerous destruction. So it's true, Buki. Don't try to hide from me, Boigo, or you, Bani, or Bezi, or Boha. Coco Busi? What are you doing here? Okay, Cookie 7. You promised you would teach me next. Cookie 1. Well, yes, of course we did, Busi, but Dromkaren here was most insistent. Why once again you brushed me aside in hope that I abandoned my heart's desire? Why would you deny me? Yeah, why would you deny Cookie 7? I hate you. I hate all of you. No, not Cookie 7. He's my favorite. Please, Boosie, you shouldn't say such hurtful things. You know how delicate Boigo is. That was Kokobusi, our youngest brother. He so dearly wishes to become a Thaumaturge like the rest of us, but it simply is impossible. The poor boy's Aetheric levels are pitifully low. We thought we had convinced him to accept fate's cruel quirks when he entered the Alchemist Guild, but yet he learns to walk the path of Thaumaturgy. It's kind of in the family, it seems, so it makes sense. Such is Kokobusi's determination that he spends all his waking moments experimenting with alchemical concoctions, seeking a method by which he can expand his capacity for arcane manipulation. Well, this is obviously not your concern. Back to the abyss with you, young Thaumaturge, and I mean that in the most encouraging manner possible. I guess I'll go with the robe. Gear. Yes, finally I look somewhat magey. Actually, I really like this outfit. Though I don't get the floating shield. It so clashes with my eyes. One day I'll do that mining quest. One of these days. First, Sir Milo wishes to assign you another task. Hail, Dromkaren. You come at a good time. I have another task I wish to assign you. The Immortal Flames and the Brass Blades have both requested the Guild's assistance maintaining security at Camp Drybone, a vital outpost along the Royal Algan Sunway. The Amja have been raiding caravans with reckless abandon, creating a significant disruption in trade. Ul'dah has this long, troubled history with the Amulja, so raids are not unheard of. However, this recent escalation must be addressed. Go to Camp Drybone and search for the raiders of Dromkaren. I've already dispatched other gladiators to patrol the region, so I suggest you speak with one for more information. Alright. And what do I get here? Brass Bastard Sword. Nice. And Shield Lob. It's a ranged attack. I'll also get something here. Get hempen trousers, which are actually superior to what I presently have. Superior to my bronze sabatons. Sabaton! Cool. A metal band I like to listen to. Tempted in the... but going for the torso armor though. Yeah. Not sure both are nice. Maybe I'll go with this. Because it gives increased skill speed. While the other thing does give increased parry. I'm more give a shit about the skill speed. What? Alright, I just never noticed that crest before, so I got very confused. Let's teleport. to Horizon. I was kind of expecting the teleports to be